welcome back to the Oily Life. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and for today's project we are making a solid dish soap. So this is a great product to offer in your bath and body shops or soap business shop. It's a really environmentally friendly product as there's no plastic usage in the packaging, which, you know, that is an area where there's been a lot of growth in recent years, so it's definitely a good product to offer in your shop as an alternative to people. If you have a business, it's also a great product to use in your home for the same reasons. Plus, when you make it yourself, it's typically, there's some cost savings there, as well as you are in control of all the ingredients that go into the product, which, in my opinion, is always nice. So now, on to the soap making. Alright guys. So my camera turned off, so I have no idea where it turned off at this point. But basically, to my 19.2 ounces of coconut oil, I have added 1.2 ounces of stearic acid, 1.2 ounces of castor oil, and 2.4 ounces of olive oil. You definitely could make this just with coconut oil, but I like to add in the castor oil for some additional bubbles and the olive oil just to make it a little less harsh on your skin. The stearic acid helps with hardening, so that is why it is in there. So this is a really simple soap. Not much to it. There won't be any swirls or anything like that, just because, you know, it's basic, solid dish soap. But it is a great soap to keep in your soap business if you have one, just because people are becoming more conscious of their environment as well as sustainability, and solid dish soaps really lend themselves to that, because they most of the time aren't packaged in plastic. I don't package mine in plastic, as well as you know, you control the ingredients that go into them. And they're also really cost effective. So great product to have in your business, and a great product to have in your home if you're interested in eco-friendly products, the ingredients that go into your products, and just sustainability in general. So now that we have all of that in there, we are doing the hot process method, in the fact that we're just going to add our lye straight into our oils here to get it melted down. I do have sugar in my lye water as well, just for the bubble factor. Alright, and then before we blend it, we just want to stir this all together and get it melted, which won't take very long because coconut oil is not that hard of a oil, and the lye water is really hot. So just gonna give that a stir here. And this is a great application for the heat transfer method, since it is such a simple soap. I think you said hot process earlier, but its actual name is heat transfer, when you're using the lye water to melt down your solid oils and butters. Alright, so that is looking pretty good there. There's a couple little chunks, but those will continue to melt down as we go along here and once I start blending. Now to this, for our essential oil, we are doing lemon eucalyptus, which is has a scent very similar to lemongrass. So if you like lemongrass, you'll like this one. Now it does not have a super high usage rate. It's only a 1% usage rate, but it's strong. You will definitely smell it. You don't need to have any doubts about that. And it has a ton of great cleansing properties in it. So since I had some on hand, that's why I thought I would use this one. Plus it's just a really bright, fresh, clean scent. So I think that's great for your dishes, not only for grease cutting, but just for cleansing in general. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and give this a super quick blend. It's already thickening up, so it's not going to take much as far as blending goes. And not doing any sort of colorant because it is a dish soap. That's just something unnecessary to put in, so no reason to add it. But that is nice and blended up there. And then as far as how these are going to be packaged, I use these ramekins from the Dollar Tree. They're ceramic ramekins, and that's where I found the best price on them, so that is why I picked them up there. Now, as you know, with Dollar Tree, things can be hit and miss, but this is an item they typically keep in stock, and these are 4-ounce ramekins, and it's nice because they won't rust, they dry out pretty easily, and we're just pouring the soap directly into the ramekin. And I leave a little bit of a lip on them, like that. Just so they will hold a little bit of water. And that is all there is to it. I'm going to get the rest of these filled up. And then we'll see what they look like.
Now I'm just going to go ahead and fill up the rest of these.
And that is literally all there is to it. You don't need to do anything to the top because you're just going to be putting water on it and using a scrub brush on it, so no need to be fancy there. We're going to let these set up for at least 24 hours, and then we'll come back and I'll show you a little lather test as far as how they foam up. Alright, and we're back so you can see how the solid dish soap turned out. As you can see, it's pretty solid in there, it doesn't come out. So when you use it, you're going to use it right in this dish. And basically all you do is you take a little bit of water and then apply it to the top, scrub it, and that's all there is to it. You can see I think you can see the lather there. So it lathers up nice. And then you can just use this right on your dishes. And then as far as once you're finished, you just dump out the excess water and you let it sit and dry like that. And since it's in a ceramic container instead of a metal one, it's not going to rust on you. Plus this will contain any sort of mess from the dish soap, so that makes it nice too. So easy cleanup and easy storage in between when you're washing dishes. So that's another reason I really like the ramekins. Now I will say that lemon eucalyptus, even though it's at the such a low usage rate, you still really get it. It's nice and strong. It's definitely going to help with the cleansing power of this solid dish soap. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's a great eco-friendly alternative to some of the other dish soaps out there. I made it myself, it's super affordable. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing how I made this solid dish soap. I'll have the full recipe down below in the description box in case you're interested in trying to make it for yourself. Also, as of January, I'm going to start having these in my shop, which is at theoilylifeforme.com, so you can also pick it up there starting in January if you'd like to give it a try but don't really want to make it yourself. So take care and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!